Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1981 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners at the Kingdome. On the mound for Detroit is Dave Rozema, whose record is 4-3 with a 4.18 ERA. And pitching for the Mariners today is Roy Branch, whose record is 3-7 with a 3.94 ERA. And so yesterday, oh man, it was a real bummer. We were almost no-hit by Rob Dreslough. He made it to the ninth inning, and we did manage to put a couple runs on the board in the ninth and prevent it from being a no-hitter, which would have been maybe the most unlikely pitcher ever to throw a no-hitter in a baseball mogul game. But we did prevent it. We took the loss, and we move on to today's game, which is the game 2 of the 4-game series against the Mariners. We're going to go ahead and get started, keep it moving. Thanks, everyone, for following along. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Oh, man, George Capizzello is not available today, and he has completely fallen off the map. Well, I guess if we have to, I guess we'll take a look real quick. I just have to take a look here. Look, he's given up 5 runs in his last 2 outings, and what is that? 5 hits and 3 walks. He has just been horrible, and maybe he's hit a wall. I don't know. All the other bullpen pitchers are available today, and our lineup versus Roy Branch, who is a righty. We're going to go ahead and give Parrish another day off. We're going to let Bobby Ramos take over the catching duties today since he's hitting so well. Mickey Hatcher will be in at third. We're going to give Brookins a day off. And Trammell, our best hitter, who was not playing in yesterday's almost no-hit game, he's back in there today after getting that day off. And we moved up Gary Hancock in the lineup. He is batting .315 in the last 20 games, so he's been doing pretty well. Let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown. Batting leadoff and playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second and in center field is Ricky Henderson. Batting third in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup and at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting fifth at first base is Jason Thompson. Batting sixth in right field is Gary Hancock. Batting seventh and DHing is Reggie Jackson. Batting eighth at third base is Mickey Hatcher. And batting ninth and catching is Bobby Ramos. Roy Branch pitching for the Mariners. He had 30 starts last year, going 8-14 with that 5.85 ERA. Kind of turning it around this year. A 3-7 record with a ERA sub 4. 55 walks and 41 Ks. A little bit better of a ratio, I suppose. Not by much. But opponents only batting .230 against him. And he does have 4 complete games. So I take a look here at the Mariners defense. I don't see, who's right field today? That is Jim Anderson. So 2 outfielders that are not so great defensively. Here's Sweet Lou leading off the game. Someone's head right in the middle of the camera view. Let's see if Lou can get us started with a base hit. Nope, ground ball to short. There's one down. Play by Spike Owen. Next up is Ricky Henderson. Batting average down to .244 as a Tiger. .253 versus righties. Ground ball right to first. And Bruce Bochy makes the play. 2 down for Gibby. And Gibson gets the base hit to center field. We've got ourselves a runner on first. Next up is Alan Trammell. He had the day off yesterday. And a base hit up the middle. So first and second for Jason Thompson, now tied for the American League lead in home runs with Ron Hassey, of all people. And Thompson flies out to left field, and that's going to be the end of the top of the first. So we go to the bottom half of the inning. Here is the Mariners lineup for today. Batting leadoff and catching is Bud Bowling. Batting second and playing second base is Harold Reynolds. Batting third at first base is Bruce Bochy. Batting cleanup in center field is Dave Henderson. Batting fifth in left field is Ricardo Saenz. Batting sixth and DHing is Mickey Brantley. Batting seventh in right field is Jim Anderson. Batting eighth at shortstop is Spike Owen. And batting ninth at third base is Kim Allen. Pitcher for Detroit is Dave Rozema, still our best pitcher, despite having a couple bad outings in a row here. He's making his 13th start. He's 4-3 with that 4.18 ERA. Opponents are only batting .231 against him, and he's only given up 18 walks in 79 innings pitched. 2 complete games. He does have that shutout. He only went 5 in his last start against the last place Rangers. He gave up 6 runs on 8 hits and did not strike anyone out. He's lost 2 in a row after getting off to such a good start. So let's see if Rozema can turn things around today. There's the Tigers' defensive lineup as the catcher leading off the game, Bud Bowling. Maybe it's Bud Bowling. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but either way, Bowling grounds out to second. There's one down. Here is Harold Reynolds, batting only .130 versus righties. That's going to be an infield single to short. And every Mariner has some speed, so we've got to watch Reynolds at first. There he goes, stealing second base. Not much you can do about it, as Reynolds stands on second for Bruce Bochy. He was the only All-Star on the Mariners last season, batting .316 versus righties, and he's going to pop out to Thompson at first. So it's going to leave it up to Dave Henderson. He's the photo on today's title card. He's batting .239 versus righties, and Rozema strikes out Dave Henderson to end the first. We go to the top of the second. Here is Gary Hancock leading off against Roy Branch. Batting .271 versus right-handers, and he pops it up onto the outfield grass, and Owen makes the play as one down. Next up is Reggie. Reggie, ground ball to first. Bochy makes the play, 2 down. Here's Mickey Hatcher. He hasn't played in a while. We gave a whole week there to Tom Brookins as Hatcher hits a ground ball to third, and it's booted by Allen. So runner on first for maybe the hottest Tiger right now, Bobby Ramos, batting .550 since coming over in the trade. And Ramos, I think that's going to fall in for a hit. Oh, no. I jinxed it as it's caught by the left fielder, Ricardo Saenz, and that's a third out. So we go to the bottom half of the second. Here's Ricardo Saenz leading off, batting .190 versus right-handers, and a base hit to center. Second hit for the Mariners. Next up is Mickey Brantley. Brantley flying out to Gibby and left. There's one down. That's going to bring up Jim Anderson, batting only .130 overall. Ground ball to second, turn 2. There we go, double play. 4-6-3. We go to the top of the third. Still no score. Sweet Lou leading off the inning. And Branch walks Whitaker. So we got Lou on first for Ricky Henderson. Henderson down to 269 overall, and he strikes out. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like we almost need to move Henderson lower in the order. Runner on first. Here is Gibby with one down. Gibson, ground ball to short. That could be two. It is. So we're not able to capitalize. And we go to the bottom of the third. Here is Spike Owen. Owen, wow, shoots it past Hatcher at third. He's held to a single by Gibby. Runner on first for Kim Allen. We're going to pull, we're going to bring third base in. He's a 93 rating for bunting. And he's definitely not bunting as he shoots it to right. Caught right before the warning track by Hancock. There's one down. Back to the top of the lineup with Bowling, and Rozema issues his first walk. So now it's first and second for Harold Reynolds. Reynolds had to hit his first time up, and there's another hit. Bases are now loaded. Everybody moved up one bag for Bruce Bochy, probably their best hitter. But he's 0 for 7 with 2 strikeouts against Rozema, so he's due. And he's going to pop it up on the infield. Caught by Whitaker for the second out. So Rozema is going to have to face the cleanup hitter, Dave Henderson. 2 for 6 with a home run, so he does have a jack against Rozema. Ground ball right back to Dave. And he throws him out. And we'll take it. So another dangerous situation there for Rozema. We go to the top of the fourth. Alan Trammell leading off. He got a base hit his first time up. And he strikes out swinging here to start the fourth. Next up is JT. Thompson popping it up. He is definitely a major trade candidate as Branch. No, the catcher, Bowling, drops the ball. And Thompson's safe on an error. So Thompson on first base for Gary Hancock. And that's going to be an infield single. Kind of a weak base hit, but we'll take it. We'll take whatever we can get at this point. As runners on first and second now for Reggie. Reggie is so due right now. Ground ball to second and another double play. Well, I mean, we have Reggie for 2 more years after this, and I don't know. I can't justify keeping him anymore. I mean, I don't know what to do exactly, but I think we need to get a better bat in there. As we go to the bottom of the fourth with Ricardo Saenz leading off by grounding to first. Thompson making the play. One down. Here is Mickey Brantley. He rips it to left for a single. Runner on first. 5 hits for the Mariners. Jim Anderson up next. Ground ball to Trammell. And we turn 2. 6-4-3. That is the, I believe that's the 4th double play combined by the two teams. So keeping everybody off the base pass. Mickey Hatcher leads off the 5th by flying out to left, 1 down. Here's Bobby Ramos, safe on an error his first time up. Grounding it right back to Branch for the second out. Whitaker up next. He's got a little bit of a bloop falling in. Nope. Going to be caught by Henderson in center. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. No score. Rozema 52 pitches. Spike Owen leading off, popping it up into foul ground on the third base side, and it says popped up to the shortstop. So Trammell must have had to hustle to get over there. Next up is Kim Allen, and he goes down swinging. 2 Ks for Rozema. Next up is Bud. And Bowling pops it up onto the outfield grass where Whitaker makes the play. We go to the 6th. It is 0-0. Tigers only have 3 hits right now. There's an infield single by Henderson. And we're going to send him. I mean, we got nothing to lose right now. And he's caught stealing, of course. Kim Allen, I believe Allen is leading the American League in stolen bases. He is. He's got 39. And Henderson, he's 19 out of 29 as a Tiger. The most prolific base runner in the history of baseball. Gets thrown out by Bud Bowling. Gibby flies out to center. And Trammell grounds out to short. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Only 9 hits combined. With here's Harold Reynolds leading off. And Reynolds pops it up on the infield. Trammell makes the play. 1 down. Botchty up next. Botchty flying to center field. Caught by Ricky. It's going to leave it up to Dave Henderson. Henderson, oh boy. Oh, no. Oh, man. I thought that was gone. It didn't really have, I guess, the flight speed that I normally see with home runs, but I felt it like it was gone. But Henderson catches Henderson, and we go to the top of the 7th. JT leading off against Branch. Quite the pitcher's duel, we'll say that much. As JT ground ball back to Branch. There's 1 down. Here's Hancock. He's got one of the 4 hits. Maybe another here. Nope, caught for the 2nd out. Going to leave it up to Reggie. Ground ball to 3rd. And another 1-2-3 inning. Forgot to flip it over to the in-game stats. Nothing to see here. I think we'd have to give it to Rozema so far if we were going to pin the player of the game on anyone. Ground ball by Ricky Saenz. And Hatcher makes the play for the 1st out. 1 down. Brantley. Ground ball to short. Trammell tosses him out. That's 2 down. Here is Jim Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Ground ball to short. We go to the top of the 8th. Nobody wants to win this game. Mickey Hatcher hasn't hit a ball out of the infield in like 2 weeks. Grounds out to 3rd. Here's Bobby Ramos. 0 for 2 today. Now he's going to be 0 for 3. It's going to leave it up to Sweet Lou. Let's get a 2-out rally going here. Come on. Ground ball to 1st. Every pitcher is Greg Maddux. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Rozema 84 pitches. I think 90 is typically where he gets tired. But he's earned the right to keep going. Base hit by Owen. 6th hit for the Mariners. Once again, we're going to pull the corners in this time. Looking for a bunt. Kim Allen 0 for 8 against Rozema. And Owen going on the pitch is gunned down by Ramos. Nice job. There's 1 down now. Kim Allen on an 0-1 count. Hits a ground ball right back to Rozema. Tossed out for the second out. Bud Bowling. Ground ball to third. And we go to the ninth. There is no score. This is the first time this has happened all season where neither team has managed to score a run. We do have the 2, 3, 4 hitters up. Oh, you walk Henderson, and we're going to have to hit and run now. I'm afraid to even try to steal. Oh, no. Oh, God. So Gibby on the hit and run misses, strikes out, but Henderson does steal second base. So maybe it was meant to be. We'll see here. Trammell, runner in scoring position for the first time in a while, it seems. And Trammell's going to pop it out. It's going to be up to JT to get a run on the board, give our team a chance to win. Ground ball to short. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Who are we going to bring in the bullpen, really? Nobody. So let's let Rozema pitch it out. Ground ball to short. Trammell makes the play, 1 down. Rozema officially tired at 94 pitches. Here's Bruce Bochy. Oh, boy, base hit to left. We're going to guard the lines. Bochy does not have speed, so I don't think you have to worry about him trying to steal. Ground ball to second. And, folks, we got some free baseball. We're going to the 10th inning. There is no score, and Roy Branch is going to pitch the 10th. Okay, it's time here, Tigers. Let's go. There we go. Base hit for Hancock. 2 for 4 now. Reggie. He's due. Come on, he's due. Base hit to left. First and second. We are going to pinch hit for Tom Brookins. And we're going to try to lay down a bunt. And then Brookins will take third base. He's superior defensively in theory. And he lays down a bunt right back to Branch, and it is successful. The only place to first. Mariners pulling the infield in. Hancock on third. And all we need is for Bobby Ramos to hit a fly ball to the outfield. You know what? We're going to pinch run the slow Gary Hancock. Who's the fastest? Is it Mark Wagner? Oh, boy. Mark Wagner, 81. Okay. Jeffrey Leonard is an 84. All right. So we're going to put Jeffrey Leonard in there at third. And that works because he'll play right field. So we got a little bit of speed. Sack fly. That's all we need here, Bobby. Oh, there's a hit. Right. There we go. Ramos comes through. Reggie scores from second, and it's 2-0. Great job by Bobby Ramos. And runner now on first, 1 down. Roy Branch still in the game. A wild pitch moves Ramos to second. So a 1-0 count for Sweet Lou. Lou flips it to left. Oh, it's going to be caught. And no, we're not going to tag up. So 2 down now. Here's Ricky. And they walk Henderson. 3 walks. Branch had 115 pitches. It's going to bring up Gibby. And Gibby hits a fly ball to right. And that will be the 3rd out. We get 2 on the board. Some clutch hitting. And some decent managing. Pat myself on the back. And we got Brookins, so everybody's good defensively here. Okay, so Rozema's tired. Great job by him. He's in line for the win, and we're going to bring in our closer, Tom Hume. We got nothing but righties coming up. And Hume with his awesome shades, making his third appearance, 3 1/3 innings, 2 walks, no Ks. That doesn't make me feel too good. And he has hit a batter. Not a ground ball pitcher, only 34%. So he's going to have to face the young buck, 19-year-old Ricardo Sainz, to start off the inning. Line drive right at Whitaker. 1 down. Next up is Mickey Brantley, also 19 years old. They can't drink, but they can hit a baseball. Base hit to right. It's going to bring up the tying run in Jim Anderson. He's elderly. He's at 24. Batting only 125 versus righties. We don't care about Brantley stealing. There we go. Good job by Hume. Striking out Anderson. That is the second out and Hume's first K. So next up is Spike Owen. He's 20. Wow. Base hit down the left field line. Brantley has to hold at third, and the tying run is on second base. It's going to bring up the righty, Kim Allen, 0 for 3 on the day. And, we're just going to play straight away. Either it's going to work or it's not. Oh, no. Pass ball, and run scores. Tying run 90 feet away. Come on, guys. Plays to first. Ground ball to Whitaker. And the Tigers win. We do not get the shutout, but we'll take the victory. We went 2-1 in kind of an eventful, low-scoring game. More exciting than I really wanted it to be honest. But we'll take a victory. There is a trade offer. The Cardinals want to send us Dane Orge, brother of Garth Orge, who is on the Blue Jays, for Tommy Brookins. If we did that, that would make Hatcher our everyday third baseman. I really don't like Hatcher very much. Wow, look at Dane Orge though, having a very productive season. Batting .290, 23 grounding into double plays. I mean, it's pretty solid, but he is a free agent as well. So one way or another, we're going to have to pay somebody. So I think we're going to say no thanks. And I'll take a look at the standings. 29 and 33 now, 9.5 back. And we're down to 261 team batting average. Not great. Take a look at the National League. There you go, in case you're curious. Let's take a look at the transactions. Only a couple new things here. Looks like, I guess just Keith Creel for the Royals is injured. Pull up the box score and get out of here. Great job by Rozema. We're going to give a player of the game to Dave Rozema. Not a complete game, but 9 innings shutout. And certainly deserves the victory. He goes to 5-3. Hume gets his first save as a Tiger, although that was a unearned run. Otherwise it would have gone to maybe Bobby Ramos, who had the 2 RBIs, a clutch single that really gave us the win, but we wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for Rozema. Roy Branch goes 10 innings, takes the loss. That sucks. Feel bad for that guy, but that's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow, Game 3 of the 4-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great night.